if I had a break, you know where I would be.
The beach, and that's where we went. We almost saw Carly this past.
Yeah, we've got your beach forecast for today. Now, wave activity pretty flat. We may have some small waves out there today, but that's a little safer for the kiddos. So really, today is going to be one of the best beach days if you have smaller kids, if you just want to relax on the beach and soak up some nice warm sunshine. Today is your day. We've got light wind out there, temperature nearing 90 degrees. Water temperature is still around 81, but it's a cool 81. Lots of sunshine. The sun angle has our UV index only at high, which is great, but you still got to wear that sunscreen. And our rip current risk is low today. That's going to change though. So after today, the waves are going to get bigger. So if that's what you're looking for, well, we've got a great wave forecast for any of those surfers that are out of high school or middle school coming up. But look at this forecast. We've got 4 to 6 foot waves on Wednesday. So that's a big jump from nearly flat conditions to some possibly head high waves, depending on how tall you are, that are going to be out there pretty much the rest of the week. So what's the change? And also just a heads up, the higher the waves and then even the longer the period, especially when we're closer to 8-second periods, that's when the rip current risk is really at its highest. Here's why the waves are jumping. We have a cold front that's going to make its way into the area. That's going to drop the pressure out of the Gulf of Mexico, help create some wave action. We've got very little to no rain with this front, but our wind is going to turn gusty. So the best day to try to catch some of those waves on Tuesday may not be great because the wind is just going to be so gusty. And it's not an offshore wind, it's a northeast wind. So it's going to be downshore. That may lead to some coastal flooding. We'll take a look at some of those tide times for the week ahead coming up. But the strongest wind is going to be near the coast. So that's where we could get those 40-mile-per-hour winds, especially late morning and early afternoon. But this is going to be a little taste of fall. That's why I put the fall leaves back there, because we've got this deep trough setting up in the southeast. Now, the coldest weather is going to drape across the eastern United States into Georgia, Alabama, the Carolinas, possibly even northern Florida. For us, we're kind of in that middle ground. High pressure building over the plains, still sending cooler air into Texas, but it's going to not be as strong as it is over the deep south. For us, our temperatures, watch what happens. We're hot today. We're in the 90s this afternoon. That front slides through into tomorrow morning. Instead of being hot, we're going to be mild. We're talking temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s, possibly staying out of the 80s tomorrow. But just a reminder, those winds, they're going to be gusty. We could be 30, 35 miles per hour late morning, early afternoon in Corpus Christi. When it comes to rain, isolated rain for most, but scattered showers for the valley. So if you have plans to head to the valley for your break or hit up South Padre Island, check it out. We've got some rain that's going to be possible Wednesday, especially Wednesday afternoon around lunchtime. Could be a few rumbles of thunder that direction as well. For much of the coastal bend, we're going to be fairly dry, but we're going to have more cloud coverage. Oh, Jazz Fest also taking place this weekend. There is a low chance of rain, not canceling out rain, but our temperatures look like they should at least stay out of the 90s, even heading into the weekend. So yes, don't forget that wind, a little gusty on Wednesday. This is our watering week. We don't have a great opportunity of rain, but we have a little rain in the forecast. But the big thing is that drop from the 90s to possibly staying in the 70s, both Wednesday and Thursday. That's below normal. By the way, our normal high is 85. Barbie, John Thomas.